Hey guys, Becca Me is here, and today we got another episode of Foster's Season 5, Episode 7, Chasing Waterfalls. Okay, so this episode starts off with the Fosters hanging around and Brandon's texting Courtney, saying about how he's all good with Courtney, with what he saw, and we all know Brandon, he isn't, so they definitely are talking when Marino is here. She said Steph goes talk to Gabe about what happened, and she's like and and she's like, hey Emma, we made this a ring, and she's like, what ring? Just a little wooden ring. And she basically goes to Leanne. Marino over here thinking it's an engagement ring, thinking it's engaged, but she's like, yeah. So she basically talks to Emma not about the engagement, about how Emma go no good. Emma knows why she isn't allowed to buy the house, and good she's there supporting his suit. So yeah, I love reading the show. It may get blackmailing sometimes, and some stuff may not make sense, but just as a good show. So anyway, yeah. So Brandon and Courtney are talking, and they're like, "Hey, Brandon's all good with us, but yeah, so yeah. So anyway, Jude, Jude and Connor, Jude and Noah are talking, Jude and Noah are talking, and they're about to hang out when Taylor was going to do a gaming video with them. So she has to go leave. But next day, when Jude and Taylor are supposed to hang out, Noah shows up, and it's just like, and she's like, am I supposed to watch? And she's like, you had to make me leave last time, so why didn't Noah leave? And Noah's like, if you make me leave, I'll never come back. And she's like, come on, guys, you both leave and never come back as far as he's concerned. You go, Jude. Don't let them boss you around. So he basically goes to Dana, because Dana's in this episode, and she basically Taylor, you'll get some week with Jude. You'll get Wednesday. You'll get Wednesday. You'll get Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday of 1 week, and and Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, or the other, and Saturday, you'll only hang out together. He's like, well, that's Sunday. And she's like, Jude, Sunday is your time to sleep. So, and she's like, any questions, any concerns? She's out of there. So they're just all left like, did that just happen? Did we just come to an agreement thanks to his grandma? Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, Leanne's dad is having memory issues, and is basically Callie is in our class, and the art class people don't think that Callie's self-portrait was right. They don't think they weren't like, hey Callie, you should have done it by yourself. You shouldn't have. That's the reason of self-portrait, to do it by yourself, not have other people do it for you. And Jimena's like, hey, shut your mouth. And to the other guy saying it, and yeah. So anyway, Aaron and Callie go to this river that Steph told them about, and they basically have fun, and yeah. And Callie basically goes to art class the next day and says that this art portrait is her. It's how she sees herself after being in home after home for 7 years, for 7 homes of her life, and 7 years, and basically, yeah. So anyway, Jude gets a call from a guy named Wade, who gets an email from Amber Pat, who wants to be ambassador, him and Taylor to be ambassadors for them. But he's like, do you want to do it? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, I'll call him right now and call you back. And he's like, hey, me and me and my friend Taylor are really into it. And he's like, who? And he's like, me and my friend Taylor, the girl and gay guy, that's them. And he's like, bro, we have much girl gamers, but we're for gamer, GAY. You didn't already tell her, did you? And it's just like, dude, this is why you ask. This is why you call the person before you tell Taylor. And it's just like, you should have asked the bro before he went and told Taylor. It's just like, cause it's just like now Taylor's thinking something. So Brandon explodes on Gabe one day saying, hey, you better be careful leaving your crap all around. You don't want Mason to hit his head and get nailed in his head like he's due. And he's just like, I know that, and he's just like, I know that you and Courtney just have feelings for each other. And he's like, and Brandon just says, hey Courtney, it's fine. You two get married, move in together, and have another baby. And this just caused Courtney to say, hey Brandon, I'm sorry, I should leave. And basically this is Courtney's last appearance, so basically she's like, I should leave, I shouldn't have been into a relationship right now, she's got a kid to look after, and basically Courtney rides off, making it her last appearance. And basically, so Stuart buys the kid a car, because they're like, hey, because they're looking for a car, and she's like, hey, we can use our bonuses, and he's like, no, you're retired, and it's just like, and so they had to return the car, and so Lena's last moment with her dad, last moment because he leaves the show, but not because he dies, but her last moment with him as he leaves, it's just that he was the best dad, and basically he and Dana just leave and make that their last appearance of the show, and Jude says, is Grandpa gonna be okay? And they're like, we don't know, but I hope he is, because why get rid of Lena's parents? I get Courtney of all people, because she wasn't there, like she appeared in season 3, and then season 4, and then season 5, but why Lena's parents? They were there from the very beginning of the show, and now you're just gonna write them off, and write them off like this? Like, I don't know. Oh man. So yeah. So anyway, so they're like, hey, Dana's right. We need to take away Jesus' treehouse, get all his focus and attention on getting him better, and they realize that the engagement is all in his head. Cuckoo Jesus, cuckoo, and basically all of this engagement stuff is in his head, and so basically, right, and so anyway, that wrapped up this episode. Dana and Stuart made their last appearances of the series. Courtney made her last appearance of the series. Yeah, just they got rid of 2 characters. 3 actually, if you got Dana and Stuart and Courtney. But yeah, I don't get why they got rid of Dana and Stuart. Lena's parents should have been more active to the rest of the series because they're Lena's parents. But I guess the writers not saying this came out 3 years ago, and the show ended 3 years ago. I'm just saying that the writers must have thought that they weren't that important for the rest of the show because they just got rid of them. So yeah, bye bye Lena's parents and bye bye Courtney. Bye bye Courtney too. Yeah, bye bye Courtney. Yeah. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next up, Fosters. Bye.